We're going to explain how to resolve the javax.servlet.http.HttpServlet not found on the Java build path error. This error means your Java project can't find the necessary libraries to work with servlets, which are fundamental components of Java web applications. This usually happens because the required jar files, Java archive files containing the Servlet API classes, aren't included in your project's class path. Let's break down how to fix it. 1. Identify your project's build system. The first step is figuring out how your project is built. Are you using Maven Gradle or something else like Ant? The solution differs slightly depending on the build system. 2. Maven dependency. If you're using Maven, the javax.servlet API is likely deprecated, and you should use the Jakarta.servlet API instead. Add the following dependency to your pom.xml file within the dependencies section. Dependency group idjakarta.servlet, group id artifact, idjakarta.servlet AP, artifact add version 6.0.0 version, dependency. Remember to replace 6.0 MCR with the latest version if needed. After adding this, run mvn clean install in your terminal to update the project dependencies. 3. Gradle dependency. If you're using Gradle, add the following dependency to your build.gradle file within the dependencies block. Implementation, Jakarta, Servlet, Jakarta, Servlet API, Kyo. Again, replace 6.0 with the desired version, and then run /gradlu build or gradlu.bat build on Windows to refresh the project. 4. Manual jar addition, least recommended. As a last resort, if you're not using a build system or prefer manual dependency management, you'll need to download the Jakarta.servlet AP jar file, or the older javax.servlet AP jar if you are absolutely certain you must use it. Find a reputable source like Maven Central, and then add the downloaded jar file to your project's class path. The exact method for doing this depends on your IDE, Integrated Development Environment, like Eclipse or IntelliJ. In Eclipse, you'd typically right-click on your project, select Properties, go to Java Build Path, click Libraries, and then add external jars. In IntelliJ, you usually add jars under Project Structure, then Libraries. 5. Verify the correct version. Ensure you are using a compatible version of the Servlet API with your application server, Tomcat, Jetty, etc., as mismatched versions can lead to runtime errors. 6. IDE cache invalidation, if all else fails. Sometimes your IDE's cache can get corrupted. Try invalidating the caches and restarting your IDE. This is done differently in various IDEs. Check your IDE's documentation for instructions. 7. Clean and rebuild. After making any changes to your dependencies, always remember to clean and rebuild your project. This ensures that the changes are properly reflected and that any old compiled files are removed. By following these steps, you should be able to resolve the javax.servlet.http.HttpServlet not found error and get your Java web application running smoothly. Remember to consult your IDEs and build systems documentation for more specific instructions if needed.